Ah, Master Green, welcome back. Captain has told me all. Give the word and I will show you to the ocular. Proceed to the ocular.
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business.
Locate Elidibus.
Acknowledged. Reinitializing Circus Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity. Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all. So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
Thank you.
I do this not for you. I merely perform my duty, as I have ever done. Where to begin? The end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place. A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world. Many worked there, and before joining the Convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes. That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived. Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis. No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
Come again?
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy. As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment. Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change. For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come.
Can't cause time paradoxes.
In
Got it.
full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey? Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic.
Step-by-step tech tutorial.
The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting. In that promised land. Beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go, and do not look back. Well, Heidelin, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden, and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
Unable to execute actions due to restrictions. Explore the facility. The man says Dewsley by the Aetherite-like device. A guide for this facility in all likelihood. You attempt to get the man's attention, but if he sees or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. As Elidibus warned, it appears your form is intangible. The device is reminiscent of an Aetherite. Perhaps it is possible to attune to it. Despite attempting to channel and focus your energies, you fail to attune with the device. You can only assume it operates differently. Kier?
Yeah?
I don't think we're in Eorzea anymore.
Yeah, I think we did time warp after doing, the shooting stars meme.
Yeah, he literally told us we're going in the past.
I know.
This is the right place, yes? Propileum? Judging by the woman's word, this facility is called Propileum. You attempt to gently prod the woman to attract her attention, but feel nothing, and it seems neither does she.
No, I was not expecting it to look so human-like.
What, the Amarotines?
Yeah.
Ah.
I was expecting it to look a little distorted.
The
Like
remarkably,
big heads or something.
remarkably large man wears a black robe and a half mask, much like the phantoms you encountered at Mare Lamentorum in the recreated Amarot. It would seem you have made it to your destination. You gesticulate wildly and shout all manner of greetings and obscenities, but the man does not so much as glance in your general direction. You suspect this door leads outside, but how to open it? Wait until someone comes in. Or walk through? I don't know.
And here we are, Elpis. Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor?
Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Satisfied?
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
By the by, you see it too, yes?
Oh, no.
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's.
Oh, I'm 1/13 of
Do you
Azem.
suppose he created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
I guess technically maybe 2/13, but
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's his spitting image. So let's leave it be. Come now.
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words. Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Who do you take me for?
Why, a dear friend, of course.
I think we're messing
One
with the
who wouldn't
timeline
let
already.
acts of kindness,
or maybe it was supposed
such
to
as
happen.
my accompanying him on errands to
But then how
far-flung
did he not
outposts,
remember us?
go unrewarded?
Maybe he did? I mean, Elizabeth sure remembered us. Apparently.
Vaguely, though, and it didn't come up till last minute.
I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
Maybe they were just intentionally keeping quiet just to fuck with us. Oh god, it's Emmett Silk.
Just now. That's why I was saying, how did he not recognize us?
You may open your eyes.
Well, that's Emmett Silk. I'm guessing the one next to him would be Hythlodaeus.
I don't remember most of the names.
Ice Face? No. I'm more used to Emmett Silk
You even adjusted
having
its
a
size.
different hair.
The better to indulge
Yeah,
your
but
whim.
he's got the grouchy
This way, it will
face
be
and
easier to
the
communicate.
grouchy voice.
Fair enough.
Did they change voice actors in English or something?
I'm not sure. I doubt they did.
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement.
Holy crap, we're tall now.
Without further ado then. Greetings. I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect.
Hi, Hythlodaeus.
Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmett Selk of the Convocation of 14.
Hi, Emmett Silk.
And how might we address you, my new friend?
Also
What?
with the mask, too.
Ah, yeah, there was also that.
A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words. So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here.
I come from the future, and I'm 2/13 of Azem.
You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here?
I seek a man named Hermes.
Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
If he truly wished to be here, then he would be.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend.
I get that a lot. Well, I will
And
get
with
that a
your
lot.
purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work. We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree? Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here. Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge, Elpis.
The world unsundered. Elpis. Oh hey, there's Argos.
This presence.
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
Pretty.
There'd be little axolotls.
Okay.
What?
Oh,
What
just who
secrets are you
you saw right
hiding,
before the
I
axolotls.
Ah.
Idolin is here, I guess.
Yep. This is hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why, it feels as if you could reach out and touch the heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I will start with the basics. Using concepts to give shapes to ether, creation magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. That does sound familiar. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for an in-depth observation and study. A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you will enjoy touring it with us. So are these all the ruins that's buried underneath the Tempest then?
Oh, I mean, they're not ruins now.
Fair enough. I think that's a good point to call it a day.
I wish we could unlock the Aetherite, though.
Can we not?
Well, we could have earlier. I guess let's give it a try. No, we're gonna have to go through the ocular next time.
Maybe one more quest to unlock the Aetherites then?
Will that unlock the Aetherite?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll give it one more quest then.
One more. Now then, our friend Hermes, aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let us seek him out there first. Okay, I did not turn off my recording. Attired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Aldia Emmet Selk wishes to keep a low profile for his errands, so... Do you know how to make a robe? The basic concept will do. I can't use creation magics, sorry. No? In that case, Emmet Selk? No. Your whim, your responsibility. You're not getting another thimble of ether out of me. The way he scrimps sometimes. You think he wasn't a nigh bottomless font of magic. Very well. I shall make the robe, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the requisite material. And if this next quest doesn't unlock the Aetherite, I'm just gonna call it because it's almost midnight.
Okay. Have a good night.
And I've already attracted enemies.
Heh. Oh, that one's bonded aggro. Let's not do that one.
Yes, these creatures should suffice.
Ugh, come on.
An etheric rope. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 petalodi. There are 3 species here, I believe. Any 2 different kinds should serve. Now, I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. As your aether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to weaken the petalodi first. Good luck.
Just so I don't accidentally kill it, I'm not going to help you with this one. Oh, I guess I can help kill the ads.
Oh wait, I'm looking at the... I was trying killing the wrong thing.
Yes, you were. Oh, there you go, you get two of those. Oh, shit.
I'm fine. Perfect.
Yay.
You caught the Petaloda. Come, let us see. Duly weakened and carefully bound, this Petaloda is destined to become clothing. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. There, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but then we're trying to not to stand out. Try it on for size. Won't someone be angry with us using these creatures? Oh, it's fine. There's no one around to tell us off. And besides, you can always make more Petalodi. They need only a tiny amount of ether. It may take some effort to get the form and composition right, but anyone familiar with the concept should be able to manage. Well, good and disguised and educated, but it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. A fair point, but at the very least, it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. Emmett Silk speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, better simply say that you're familiar. The question is, whose? Ah, of course, Azem's. If you say you belong to him, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior. God, even when whole, we're still weirdos.
Yep.
Exploiting our associates' absence. For lack of his presence, absolutely. Well, here you've been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. With that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errand. Oh boy. Robes. These are certainly robes.
Yes, they are. I'm not wearing them unless it makes me. Just because they have no defense or whatever.
Just use a cloud.
I don't want to get murked. Might do that.
If you are ready, let us continue along the path to Anagnorisis. The place serves as an observation hub and residence both. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes.
So what happened to just one more?
Fuck. Well, I guess it looks like we're heading to the Aetherites, so...
Or we could just head to the Aetheryte and, you know, do that.
I already took it. Well, damn this game for keeping me engaged. It's all Square Enix's fault.
Yep. That mean you want to do more tomorrow?
Ah, maybe not tomorrow. I got work tomorrow. Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Well now, by your mask I assume you're one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be a visitation. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see, I see. My lips are sealed. The chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you will find him at one of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks, and apologies for disrupting your work. I say, Hitlodeus. While I've never met Hermes, you know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? As you know, Emmett Silk and I can discern color of souls. By the same token, we can also see aether quite keenly, and from great distances. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. This is as much for your own amusement like as not. But point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. So you know, it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cowls up. A special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man. Maybe he's by the Aetheryte. No, he's not.
Luckily, this one lets you attune.
Hooray! Ah, yes, the axolotl pool. Hey, welcome back. I'm just gonna do this quest and quit it for today. We wanted to attune to an Aetheryte first.
Huh. You are...
Oh. Different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be...
A taco bag?
Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends? May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him.
She's saying we're like, is she also familiar?
It's Lydeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
It's been that we haven't seen anything like her before, I assume so.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
You were of the convocation?
Emmet Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to... Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
An amystoma is missing.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
You're saying they can climb, with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish. The ambystomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however... Excuse me.
I like it. I like having Sass Emmet Selk back.
I'll help too.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
make sure it doesn't fly away.
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Adventurous Ambystoma.
Yeah, I was not expecting that shit.
It
Sorry,
seems
let me
Hermes
check the
and
bottom
Meteon have found their quarry, a creature known as in this age as an Ambystoma. Yet though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite the predicament. The Ambystoma. Hermes saw it high up the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him, and he slipped. Everything is under control, I trust? Yes. Rest assured, this is nothing new to me. I've ended up in far more compromising positions in the course of my work. Now, for your own safety, please stand back. Oof. Ugh. Hermes, are you alright? Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry, Meteon. Both you and, Green Slime, you are called. An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no, I'd forgotten all about its fellows. Truly, what a relief. But I must thank Emmett Selk and Hitlodeus when I return to them. But first, with the distractions out of the way, as Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. Okay, now's a good time to stop.
Okay.